Welcome back to Clash of Clans All-Stars. This is Tom Maryland looking at another GOHO attack, Town Hall 9 versus 9. This is in a league war with the minor league clan wars. Going in with Avienda today. She did a GOHO on this base. I'm going to go through the planning process and just let you know what we talked about before she went in and see how we arrived at the plan that we did. So looking at this base, it is a pretty good league base. Definitely not something you would usually find in random spin wars. It's got the Expo Islands. It has a bunch of dead space. It has a lot of tricky funneling positions in it. Not a lot of place to get good value out of a kill squad. However, if you look up here in this section, you can see a pretty good funneling position here at this mortar. Because there's so much space here on these trash buildings, you can actually kill both elixir collectors and this spell factory without getting in range of anything. So you can take a couple of wizards and knock those right out, and then you've got this big gap for funneling. Then if you imagine a jump spell right here or between these two defenses, you can get into that queen and bomb tower compartment. You can get that expo, a lot of DPS there with the 3 or 4 archer towers and the cannons there. So if you go in there, you possibly can get the bomb tower, both heroes, and expo, and lots of DPS. So it's definitely a good value for a kill squad going in there. And the funnel, again, is fairly straightforward. Not a lot of DPS up here in these trash buildings either. So, and no air defenses over there. So a baby dragon would really tear things up there. So I'm going to show you the attack twice, so you can see first how the kill squad went through, and then how the hogs pathed in. So we'll start here. And she just dropped the wizards there to go ahead and take that free percentage, and then also the baby dragon and a wizard up top. There is several buildings there. She didn't necessarily need to use the wizard up top. The baby dragon could have done it by himself, but it would have taken quite a bit longer. And with the GOHO, you really want to make sure that you maximize the amount of time. So at this point right now, you can see you've got plenty of buildings funneled over on the left, and on the right you've got a lot of funneling as well, and the baby dragon is working their way back in. So at this point she wants to go in immediately with the kill squad. Still got the breadcrumbs going, so that's fine. Not a lot of splash damage right here, so the wall breakers are pretty safe, but still staggers them in just to be careful. Everything goes in perfectly, no issues here. Jump spell goes down, and that does nick the queen and bomb tower compartment, so everything can get in there. Got the king ability used already because those Valkyries came out of the clan castle. The poison went down a little bit late on that, but wasn't a problem since the ability saved the king for quite a while. Got the rage down for the kill squad there. And already you can see just massive value. All these buildings on the left are gone. Both heroes are going down. Expo's going down. Still a lot of health left on these golems. Queen's at full health. There goes the bomb tower. Expo's gone. Both heroes are gone. Jump spell is still going. All the bowlers are still going. And she actually used the queen ability there unnecessarily. I think it was a misclick. Had she not have popped that ability then, she probably could have saved the queen for the rest of the raid. But unfortunately the queen went down, but it didn't even matter. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it here. You can see how much damage the kill squad did, and those bowlers are still just working on clearing things out. So we'll go back to the beginning of the attack here and kind of take a look at the hog pathing. We'll kind of speed through that initial funneling period, but this time focusing on when we're going to drop the hogs. Okay, we'll stop it here, and then as the kill squad goes in, you can see a nice path here with all these buildings right around the edge. That's where the hogs are going to go in, and she did a nice job kind of filtering those in a nice timely fashion so that they were getting tanking, but still kind of saving the kill squad from getting sniped off by these flanking buildings here. So already right now the hogs are going to go down. Those buildings here, the archer tower and cannon, are down, and the wizard tower is locked onto that golem. So it's a great time. Did pop a Tesla there and another one there, but it was no problem. Kept the pathing pretty good. Saved a few giant hogs for the cleanup on the other end. A couple of hogs there at low health from the giant bomb, but pretty much that's just a precaution heal for that giant bomb that did end up being there. So that was a perfect execution there. Got the rest of the hogs there to keep them moving through. And then right here, the rest of the hogs get another heal that they didn't need, just in case there was a giant bomb, and there was. So probably could have swagged one of those heals without a problem, but since this was a league war, she wanted to make sure she did get the 3-star. So at this point, got those other 2 funneling wizards that she didn't need, so she went ahead and put those down for cleanup, and then just a massive amount of hogs to do the rest of the cleanup. The rest of the bowlers are just kind of sitting there banging on walls for the rest of the raid. Not too much value you're going to grab from them for the rest of the time, but the fact that they're up just signifies how clean this raid went and how great it was executed. So excellent job to Avienda. If anyone is taking their Goho and trying to get it to a level where it can be more useful against these strong bases, this is definitely a good example of what can be done. Not a kind of base that you can look at lightly. It did need quite a bit of planning and a perfect execution, which she did. So hopefully it's helpful to you, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye.